Okay, happy Friday, people. Yeah, it's been an interesting week this, and a lot of new things coming through after we finished the eclipse last week, and it was I don't know about you, but I found it really intense. But I'm getting back to my space of equilibrium, to the space of like being back in balance again, and I wanted to just have a quick chat about that today, about like coming back into balance, because at the moment there's a lot of there's so much chaos and there's so much overwhelm, and it's almost like Christmas time and everyone's busy and finishing up, and it's really manic. And obviously we've got like all these things happening in the news, and it's just really intense. And what I've been finding with myself is that the moment I get into like my pendulum, I always call it my pendulum starts swinging very erratically. My brain waves go into overdrive. I'm literally like just like this the whole time, right? So we function in that high beta state where we like literally like just everything is chaotic within ourselves, within our brain, within our body. Everything just feels like super overwhelming. And so I've been working a lot with like pulling everything here, keeping all of my energy in my body and being in present in my energy, in my body, so that I can slow down my brain. Okay, because when our brains get hectic, everything else gets hectic, and we are like then producing all our stress hormones and our adrenals going nuts, and it's just like the whole effect of it is just so like all encompassing. And the minute we step into that space of being stressed out, of like running on those high, like spiky energies, then we forget about compassion, we forget about listening, we forget about love, we forget about connection, we forget about looking after ourselves. All of those things just fall by the wayside. And so today I wanted to ask you to remember to stop and to come back into yourself and just calm yourself down, like calm the buck down, right? Because it is like literally like everything feels very, very intense. And when we if you can imagine, like all of this energy is like doing this out there, and then when I connect myself to that, I become part of it, right? That's why we call it a collective consciousness, because everyone's there. But I have to be very vigilant of keeping myself here and going, okay, I'm observing the collective consciousness, but I don't have to be in it. Okay, I can see what's happening and I can change where I am at, so that I don't have to be in this roller coaster of what all of this is. Okay, so this is really my request to you, to just bring yourself back into the space of your breath, of calming down, of making your brain go down so that you can start feeling the right feelings again, that you can come back into the space out of like the material, out of matter, out of all of that, and come back into like beautiful divine energy, right? Like beautiful, soft, like just breathing, feeling like calm. And that's what we need at this point in time, just so that we can manage all of that. Because when we step out, sometimes we get hooked into it again. But when we remember to bring ourselves to the center again, to just really focus and breathe ourselves back into this space, then everything feels better. Then the challenges are less, because we've got better clarity. We've got higher perspective on things. We understand that there's always like reasons why things are woven together and why things are happening. And we don't step into that space of feeling like a victim all the time. Okay, a victim of energies, basically. So what I'm going to do now is just take like 2-3 minutes with me, and just let's just take your brain down a notch, so that we can bring you back into the space of just back into the center of your being. Okay, and you can just do this wherever you are, like literally if you're standing in the shop needing to buy Christmas gifts, right? Like just take a few deep breaths in and just like visualize yourself coming back into your body. So if you close your eyes now and you just allow yourself to connect with your breath. And very often what happens when we're in that space is like almost like we close off our ability to breathe properly. So all of our breathing is happening just in our chest. But what needs to happen is your breath has to drop into your belly, right? It has to go all the way down to your diaphragm, because the minute we take it down into our diaphragm, we let our entire nervous system know that we're here to calm down. We are here to actually start feeling okay. right? So just close your eyes and see yourself breathing into your belly. So when I say breathing into your belly, take your breath all the way down. Visualize it going all the way down into your tummy and then up again. And very slowly just taking yourself into that space. And now imagining your brain seeing all those erratic movements of those waves, your brain waves are going up, down, up, down, up, down. And imagine that turning into a beautiful wave, like on the sea. So if you can see the sea in front of yourself, just see the waves in your brain becoming really soft and gentle. We're not dealing with a massive wave here, it's just a really calm wave. And then allow yourself to breathe in and out. And just see the wave happening inside of you. And all of your energy in your body, feeling yourself really connected, feeling yourself in your heart space, like right in the center of your chest. To see all of you there, this beautiful shining light inside of your body, and allowing yourself to just fill up every little bit of you with that. Every little bit. That is your beautiful calming energy that comes from your heart space, comes from that place of divine love that we carry within ourselves, that connection to all that is. And just bringing yourself back. And breathing it in and out. And that's all you need to do. Just start imagining yourself in the beautiful calm. Okay, get into your breath. Get your brain back into that beautiful space of calm waves, and then allow beautiful energy in your heart to just take over your body again. Okay, that connects us back into compassion, that connects us back into the space of like understanding. It's like a higher connection, that soul connection sits right here. And when you see that and when you feel that, you just set yourself up for something brand new today. Okay, something that is really much more expansive, much more exciting, much more high vibrational. Okay, and being sucked into the collective at the moment. So that is my message for today. Return to center, people. Return to calm. It is beautiful. And it just really does give you such a different perspective on life, because when we're out of that and we're back into this, just this really calm, and that's what is needed at this point in time. Okay, so I'm sending you buckets of love. If you are in London on Saturday, come and join me for my workshop. I'm very excited about that one. We're going to be working with the Akashic Records and with Starseeds. And then I've just put out a brand new workshop for January with Zoe Foster, which is really, really exciting. And it's all about like bringing down all of the new energies from 2022 and then putting it through our bodies and into basically sacred expression. So I'll post some more information about that. This is going to be exciting, but I'll do a whole video on how it works. It's a beautiful modality, and it involves getting really messy and just really creative, and it's going to be super fun. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, so have a fantastic weekend. Keep bringing yourself back. We're almost through Christmas, so it's going to be awesome. And it's also just a time to just start reflecting a little bit. I'll take some time next week and just start digging into like, what have we created this year? What have we done? So take some time if you have like a few minutes and just start thinking about what have you done this year? Because I think a lot of us have done amazing things and we're just not giving ourselves the opportunity to really look at it, because we're already looking forward. And it's also a time now to look back at what you have done, what you haven't done, things that you're really happy with, and what you would like to create for next year. But spending more time in the energy of like, what is it that I have done? Like, how do I feel about like what I have done? Where do I think I might want to change something? How do I want to show up next year? What is it that makes you happy? Just getting back into those spaces of bliss. So this is a good time to start looking into that, but we'll speak a bit more about that next week. when it is my birthday. So I will let you go now, and sending you so much love, and thank you so much just for being in my space. I'm full of gratitude this week for the amazing people that are my clients, and all of the beautiful message I keep getting from you guys. So thank you so much. Have a magical, magical day, and speak to you soon.